IBM customers want the same thing, to be compliant, which means to use only the software they actually bought and are entitled to use. But most IBM customers have false assumptions about IBM software and potential audits. So here are the 7 myths about IBM software audits that could result in a very unhappy, although predictable, surprise from IBM. Myth number 1. The chances that IBM will select me for an audit are very small. Wrong. When revenue from sales goes down, the number of audit reviews goes up. So if you have not already received an audit letter, most likely you will get one soon. Myth number 2. I've been a loyal IBM customer for years. Even if there is a problem, IBM won't levy a strict punishment in consideration of our long-time relationship. Sure, and we believe in tooth fairies too, but if you want to understand the flow of interests, track the money path. What that means to you is that the IBM audit team has a quota they need to reach. Their main objective is to get as much revenue as they can from each customer, and the achievement of that goal includes capturing revenue from customers by honoring all the terms of their agreements, including penalty fees. Myth number 3. I'm sure we don't use more IBM software than we bought because our software asset management team is great. Wrong again. The IBM audit team collects millions of dollars each year from audited customers, and the cases in which an audit review ended without a fine are very rare. Myth number 4. The IBM license system will block you from using more than you're entitled to use per your agreement. Wrong. More than 90% of IBM products have no license key restrictions, which means if you bought a quantity of 5 licenses, you can technically only use 5 licenses. IBM trusts and believes you, so they don't restrict your usage. By doing so, IBM seeds the foundation for generating millions of dollars from software audit reviews. In other words, as much as IBM wants a positive relationship with you and your company, software audit reviews are a revenue strategy for IBM. Myth number 5. If I upgrade or change my hardware, it has nothing to do with software quantities. This one is a big time wrong. First, IBM changes the complex processor value unit matrix from time to time, and it's your responsibility to make sure you comply accordingly. If you've added some processor cores during the past year without updating the software license quantities, you're taking a big risk. For example, let's assume you have 100 PVU for a server you bought 5 years ago, and you recently moved to a quad-core architecture without adapting the software quantities to that change. An audit will cost you 1,300% in comparison to the maintenance fees you currently pay, and this is a bad surprise for your budget. This is what causes people to lose jobs. It's a big deal. Myth number 6. Non-production environments are free of charge. Nope. Although there are some methods that allow non-production environments at no cost, most methods definitely do have a financial cost. You don't want to be in a position where you use a non-production environment without making sure you're entitled to do so. There's no need to risk penalty fees and compromising your relationship with IBM. Just clarify in advance what does and does not have a financial cost. Myth number 7. I got an audit letter, so there's nothing to do now. Not true. What you want is a trusted partner who will serve as a sort of informal lawyer to guide you and help you handle the situation. There are many IBM business partners that are all great in implementing IBM security, analytics, or cloud, and they are experts in the products. Most likely you purchased the software through them. However, there's only a handful of partners that understand the entire licensing mechanism, so choose wisely. It's better to reach out to that kind of resource before you get in trouble, because they can solve a lot of problems for you before they happen. However, if you've already got an audit letter or are currently under an IBM software audit review, don't hesitate. Reach out to your IBM partner today. By knowing that these 7 myths can catch organizations off guard, you don't have to be one of them. If you have any questions about your agreement, ask before you do something to save yourself potential penalties. And if you find your organization is facing a potential audit, reach out to your IBM partner as soon as possible.